after the national anthems of Brazil, it's time for the national anthems of Team Canada. So after the national anthem is played, we're setting ready for game number 2. Match number 2 of the day. Match number 2 of the tournament this year, 2015 Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup. It's between the top seeded in Group B, Brazil, versus Team Canada. And it's time for us to introduce the both teams' starting lineup for today's game here. Number 1, a 4-goal player, Gustavo Casilla. One of the highest goal ranking here in this tournament. A 7-goal player, number 2, Alonso Villela Rosa. Number 3, a 5-goal player, Herman Lins. And now for Team Canada. Number 1, a 3-goal player, Rob Stenso. Number 2, 5-goal player, Brendan Phillips. Number 3, another 5-goal player, Marcelo Abbiati. In this game, umpire Ben Turner and Steve Evans. While JJ Diaz Alberti now taking a seat at the side. That's a referee, the third umpire, the referee of the game. Let's get set for the tip-off of game number 2 between the top seed Brazil and Team Canada. As we place the team according to last year's result, a semi-finalist, Brazil from last year's tournament, now a seeded top seed at Group B. With Brazil in their yellow uniform, Team Canada in their red and white. A good steal by Gustavo Casilla here. Put it on the side. Setting up an offense. And the attack goes in the middle with a short tap. Alonso Villela Rosa. Still wasn't able to assist his teammates for the good attack. Full stake was raised. And another correct angle of interception. Looks like that there's a violation on Team Canada here. The ball was placed quite close to the 20-yard line here. Might be a 20-yard or 30-yard penalty for Brazil to start the game. It is a 30-yard penalty, so a defender is allowed to stand right in front of the goal to make any defensive play for this penalty shot. Brendan Phillips now here hoping to block out this shot, but it's way up high. The flag was waved. Means that the goals count now. Good shot, good high arc shot by number 3, Jeremy Lins. There's absolutely no chance to block the shot here. So score now is 1-0 with Brazil leading by 1 goal here. And on attack now for Brazil. A short tap, looks low, but at one more shot here. One more power shot by number 2, Alonso Villela Rosa. There's only 1 minute into the game, but Brazil is already leading by 2. The original shot was close to pole, but Rosa gave it more power here, accelerating to the goal post and adding another tap into the goal. 2-0 lead by Brazil. Both teams trying to play in a faster pace, but looks like Brazil has better control. Both a fast break opportunity was capitalized by Brazil. So 2 tries, 2 goals. Canadian team trying the long shot to the goal line, but it's off right. So out of bounds by Team Canada. So 2-shot lead by Brazil. Gonna have another fast break try. The ball's off the side. Phillips come back with defense, and so is Abiati. Excuse me, as Rob Stencil here intercepting an incorrect angle. So it's incorrect lining for Canadian team. As you can see here, Rosa was blocked by Phillips. Here comes Lins and Stencil, but Stencil is intercepting in a different angle. It is an incorrect angle of interception, so it's a violation by Team Canada. Looks like it's just a normal violation, a free ball by Team Brazil. A little spin off. Rosa was looking for the ball to go forward, but spin puts it backward a little. Looking pass by Canada. Too bad. Rob Stencil missed the back tap. He had speed, but he missed the ball. And Brazil trying another fast break. The ball's still not off the baseline. Good defensive play by Team Canada, but the ball's not totally clear. And on the back tap, ball is still not clear. Rob Stenzel, moving side to side, toe to toe, head to head. But all three players from Team Brazil is coming to gain the ball control. Still close to the pole. The back tap. The southern back tap is a little bit off. A save by Abiati. And the ball's finally out of bounds. And it was ruled out by Team Brazil. Score still 2-0. 2-goal lead by Brazil. A little high tap. Brandon Phillips pushing the ball out. Still trying to set up an offense, but he lost the ball right through the middle. Chamberlain's putting the ball back to the left corner. And the whistle was sound. You can see that the Brazilian team has very good position and their speed is just awesome. The acceleration was terrific here. Suddenly coming from the back, Gustavo Garcia. Giving them the advantage in position for the umpire to a violation call on Team Canada here. Doesn't look good for Team Canada. Unable to set up any offense and unable to push for any fast break opportunity. Looks like the ball hasn't even passed through the center line of the ground here. And the flag was waved. The baseline, referee waved their flag, so it symbolizes is it a goal count, is goal score? Nope. It's correction of the call. Canada just start the ball on the baseline. And on a try for fast break. But you can see the speed for Team Brazil. All players coming back. Marcelo Abiati here doing 2 double taps. Putting the speed, but without the accuracy here. 30-second ring bell for first chucker. We see some Brazilian fans here enjoying the cold. Usually, the sun and beaches here, there in Brazil, but here with bright sun, but snow here at Tianjin Golden International Polo Club. The out of bounds shot. And the whistle sound again. The umpire's right at the plate. Putting it to the middle. The violation of Team Brazil. Possible 30-yard penalty. And the goal score chance for Canadians. 如果是直接在球门前进攻该场的话，就应该就地补罚。而这个时候，加拿大队获得一个3式罚球的机会。So penalty free, 30-yard shot at goal in favor of Canada, and it will be Phillips with the opportunity. Phillips with the shot at goal. Nothing Brazil could do. And finally, Team Canada get their first goal of the game. So, by the end of first chucker, Team Canada is only down by 1 goal. Score now is 2-1. Lead by Team Brazil after the 6-minute first chucker here. Gold and Green is leading by 1. Welcome back to Tianjin Golden International Polo Club. We are into game number 2. Getting set for the second chukker. We see the teams enjoying the time here at Tianjin, China. The next game is going to be the Argentine versus the New Zealand All Blacks. So maybe it's a good way to get themselves warm up before the game.
So then let's go with goal, which means we're ready to get this second check underway, of course.
So let's get a set and get started with the second chukker. And after first chukker, Brazilian is leading by 2-1. It's an early goal score by the Brazilians, scoring 2 goals in the first minute. But Team Canada captured their chance at the penalty shoot and make the shot count, gaining 1 goal back before the end of the first chukker. So both teams change side, the red and white Canadian versus the gold and green Brazilians. Balls in the ground. There's a whistle by the umpire here. It's going to be a free ball. First touch. Number 2, Rosa, putting it in front and trying to chase after this a long shot, but Rosa wasn't been able to catch the ball, so it rolls off the baseline and it is out of bounds. by Team Brazil. So the control's back with Canada. Brendan Phillips. The long shot was blocked by Gustavo Garcia. Garcia looking for his teammate. A wrong angle of interception by Team Canada. Even though Rob Stencil claimed that he was innocent, but the whistle was sound. So it's going to be a 30-yard penalty for Team Brazil. Actually, the penalty is actually on the 20-yard line, so it's going to be a no defender, 20-yard penalty. It's going to be an easy shot for Brazil. Because there's no polo when a player is about to make the shot. You have to go parallel and have the parallel angle of interception. If you go into an incorrect angle of interception, it's going to be a violation because it's going to be endangering the riders and at the same time the horse as well. So no incorrect angles of interception was allowed. So that's why the penalty was resulted to Brazil. Excuse me, it's a good Brazilian now. They make the shot count. It's a 3-1 lead by Brazil here at the second chaka. A steal by Brazil. Put it back in the center. And a short tap. A good job by Team Brazil. Number 1, Gustavo Garcia. A steal at the side. And the Canadian cannot come back. Did not have enough time to come back to make any defensive play. As we see in the replay now, a good steal by Garcia. And pushing it back in the middle with a shot tap into the goal line. 3-1 becomes 4-1 now. A 3-goal lead by Team Brazil. Team Canada trying to give themselves a fast pace and push the ball. But unfortunately, goal still didn't come. Ball is in the middle. It's the center court. This time looks like there's the Brazilians. Wrong interception here. Because the Canadian team is already set for their shot. But looks like Rosa was claiming that it wasn't his fault, but certainly the angle interception was incorrect. It's violating the rules, so it looks like a return. Can't say a return in favor, but it's a return for a chance for the Canadian to make this offense count, because throughout the game now, it's almost halfway through. We still have not seen any effective offensive attack produced by the Canadian team. They want to play fast, but they weren't fast enough comparing to the golden Brazilian. Number 1, Gustavo Garcia, ready to raise his stick here, getting ready for the shot. It was a good position, very good positioning by Gustavo Garcia, making Marcelo Abbiati of Team Canada a very difficult angle to intercept, resulting violation 2. Restart of the game. Free ball shot. Lintz put it at front. Lost the back tap, the Canadian. And honor steal. Alonso Villara Rosa putting some too much power on the ball and push it off the baseline here. Scored still 4-1, excuse me. Lead by the Brazilian. Brazilian tapped the ball back to the middle. Looks like Garcia's in control. But when he was back up a little bit, Rob Stencil from Team Canada steps in to give Garcia another incorrect angle of interception. Let's check it again. Gustavo Garcia was a little bit late in controlling the ball here. Canadian giving some speed, putting the ball in front in the middle. And Brazilian finally get their clear at the second attempt here. But Marcelo Abbiati here. Shot attempt was no good. Wasn't enough for Canadian to control the game now. Brazilian once again putting the ball in front with speed. And an easy shot by Brazil. Herman Lins making this a 5-1 lead for Brazil. It shows once again the Brazilian has the better speed, a better rhythmic game, a better control the game as well. When everyone thought that it's going to be collided inside, the sudden tap back to the middle, giving Brazil a better chance to get the score count. And they make it count. So the score once again now is 5-1. Everybody was packed at the side, and you heard the whistle. And a violation on, looks like on the team Brazil. Actually, we saw it's not a violation on both teams. It's going to be a free ball controlled by the umpire. Ball hit with the legs of Rob Stencil's horse. It's still a danger here, but it's off the side. Great try by Gustavo Garcia, and the 30-second bell was rang. Last 30 seconds of chucker number 2. And we still weren't able to see any good offensive set by Team Canada. The Brazilians' defense was simply too strong. The speed is too fast. The ball hit the body, and the time is up for second chucker. So after 2, the Brazilians extend their lead to 5-1 with 3 goals scored in the second chucker. Brazil lead 5-1 after 2 chuckers over the Canadians. International Polo Club. We're still in the game number 2 between Team Brazil and Team Canada. After the first 2 chukker, the score now is 5-1, with a pretty big margin between the Brazilians and the Canadians. The Brazilian is just looking too strong for the Canadian to defend them, with much faster speed, much faster pace. That's displayed by the Brazilian team, gaining a 3-goal score in only the second chukker. So now we're entering the final chukker, the final 6 minutes of the game now, with the 4 goals lead by Brazil. So after each chukker, both teams change sides, and it doesn't slow down the Brazilians' attack. Another goal by Team Brazil. Another early goal as well. Just right at the start of the third chukker, the third and final chukker. Gustavo Garcia steal the ball from Team Canada and put it just right through the goal pole. Basically, it's like the flow of the game here, that the Brazilian is just capturing any mistake that's made by the Canadians and put the score on the board. 6-1. Brazil's leading by 5. Looks like the Marcelo Abbiati was in control. 2 of the Brazilian players stepping into his lane. But Abbiati sort of lost control of the ball when he's trying to back up a little. It became a wrong interception angle. So resulting in another violation on Team Canada. Penalty shot will be taken by Brazil. The semi-finalist of last year Snow Polo World Cup. Another easy high arc hit by Lind. Right in the center. And absolutely no chance for blocking the shot. 7-1. Leading with 6 goals by Brazil. As you can see in the first 2 chukker, Team Canada always trying to make some long shots. Trying to put some long shots at the front court, but wasn't been able to gain control of it to set up any offense. Another back tap. Block in the middle. One more tap. Just on time to come back. Because Brazilians was trying to have a replacement on the horse. But there's no need for Rosa to make any defensive play here, because by the time that he came back on the ground, the ball was off the side of the pole, wasn't even close. And now Brazilian making another attack.
谁让你捡的？那头就
Back tap.
上我们地盘干嘛来呀？
Canada. Rob Stencil there. 2 try and another try, but still miss it. Coming from the back, Abbiati. Finally, back tap it to the center. A little slip by Rob Stencil. Wasn't able to get to the ball. And let the Brazilian put the ball close to the goal. Not close enough. It was only close to the baseline, and it is out. The Canadians put the ball back in. Trying to go through from the center lane. Still being blocked by the Brazil. working on it, but it's too tough for the Canadians. You can hear me, Lynch. Good block by Canada as Brendan Phillips come back faster. Look at the spin of the ball. Block the Canadians out. And a good chase. One more time for Brazil. 8-1. Already got 3 goals score in the first 3.5 minutes. It was just a simple tap, but Rob Stencil couldn't get hold of the ball. It slipped through his stick, turned into a golden opportunity for Brazil. And during our replay, another goal score by Brazil already. And we have to see the replay for this quick score. It's 9-1 for Brazil. Looks like the largest margin that we're gonna have, the largest margin of victory that we're gonna have here. All right, let's do a comeback for Canadian, and they lost the ball. Unbelievable. And the back tap was blocked by Rosa. Ball wasn't far. So at 2, double tap, still strict lane. Canadians rushing back for defense. All right, let's check out the last quick score after 8-1. When the Canadians trying to put the ball back in the court, back into the ground, excuse me. And when the Canadians trying to put the ball back in the ground, the Brazilian make another steal and put in one of the fastest goals that the Brazilian made in this game. So the score now is 9-1. So the game is, even though there's still 1 second left in the clock, but the game is finished with this great margin of victory here by Brazilian. Final score is 9-1. Brazilian defeated Team Canada.問咩啊？做下無啫嘛，時你後面同我講嘢第3場沒有開球嘉賓啊。哇，唔係好熱啫喎，呢個暖爆都真係。 Here's the match highlight of game number 2 between Brazil and Canada. Certainly an awesome offensive display by Brazil, getting their first 2 goals within the first minute of the match. But basically for the whole game, the Brazilian is under total control, and the Canadian just kept giving the Brazilian chances for easy goal score opportunity, especially with their costly turnovers in the game. And the only goal score that the Canadian has is this one, the penalty shot near the end of a first chukka. At that moment, after the end of first chukka, the scores wasn't really that far away as 2-1 when the Brazilians up by 1, but the Brazilian make every shot count and capitalize the turnover made by the Canadian. Obviously, a very intensive game here, intensive display by the Brazilian. Right here, a steal by Gustavo Garcia, and putting the ball through the goal line. Brazilian make 3 goals altogether in only the second chukka, giving them a 5-1 lead after 2 chukkas, and the offense just keep coming, and the score just keep coming for the Brazilian. Only 30 seconds into the final chukka, a fast break for the Brazilians, and then a 30-yard penalty made by the Brazilian, and 2 quick goals at the 2-minute mark for the Brazilian first. Good back tap, close to pole, and the shot tap by the Brazilian. And just within 20 seconds, the Brazilian make another goal to put them in a very comfortable cushion. So the final score is a 9-1. Brazilian wins game number 1 for them in this tournament.
Team played amazing. Like it's not normal for us playing in the snow, but we play like in the grass, you know. But we play very well, and Canada is an amazing team, good team. So in Brazil we did like
Congratulations that Brazil played very well. So what do you think about the game and your teammates?
Yeah, the team played amazing. It's not normal for us playing in the snow, but we play like in the grass, But we play very well, and Canada is an amazing team, good team. So in Brazil, we did some goals. We hit the ball and make the goals, and Canada hit, and sometimes the ball didn't go to the goal, and it was very good for us.
And in the tournament, which team you think is a very aggressive team that you think you match with them?
All the team is strong, no? Argentina and England and Hong Kong and Chile. All the teams is a very difficult tournament.
And what do you think about, will this bring Brazil to the championship?
I wish. Let's play well and let's win.
Congratulations once again to Brazil team, and wish you luck.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations to Team Brazil. A strong play in this game, defeating Canadian to score 9-1. So hopefully giving them a great boost for this year's tournament. And it's just, Karen has mentioned,